Hi, and welcome to Cenario, your partner in mental wellness. Here on our channel, we share educational, insightful, and science-backed content to help you understand your mental health and take meaningful steps toward a more balanced life. If you're ready to learn, grow, and take control of your wellness journey, let's jump right in.
Let's talk about anxiety. You know, that constant hum of worry, the racing thoughts that just won't quit. It can be absolutely exhausting. But what if one of the keys to finding a sense of calm wasn't some complicated fix, but a simple, essential mineral? Let's dive into the powerful connection between magnesium and anxiety.
So does this sound familiar? You're totally drained, just completely wiped out, but at the same time, your brain is running a marathon. You feel wired and tired all at once. It's such a frustrating feeling, and honestly, it's a classic sign that your nervous system might just be stuck in overdrive.
And it's not just that wired and tired feeling. This overstimulation can pop up in all sorts of ways. Maybe for you, it's a constant restlessness, or that tension you carry in your shoulders and neck. Maybe it's trouble sleeping, or that annoying brain fog that makes it impossible to focus. It can even show up as muscle cramps or fatigue. If you're nodding along to any of this, trust me, you are not alone.
So what is going on here? What's the actual root cause? Well, while anxiety is complex, of course, science is pointing to a really strong link between these exact feelings and, you guessed it, a deficiency in one single crucial mineral.
And that mineral is magnesium. The connection here is surprisingly direct. See, when your magnesium levels are low, it can basically turn up the volume on all those symptoms of anxiety and stress. The big takeaway here is that what you're feeling isn't just all in your head. It could actually be a sign that your body is missing something it desperately needs. Which brings us to the good part, the solution. We need to understand why magnesium is known as the ultimate calming mineral. So let's get into exactly how it works its magic on your nervous system. You know, the scale of magnesium's job in our bodies is just staggering. It's not some minor player. We're talking about a mineral involved in over 300 essential functions, and it's especially important for the systems that regulate our mood, our stress response, and our sleep. It's a real powerhouse.
To really get it, we need to talk about a neurotransmitter called GABA. Now, the easiest way to think about GABA is to imagine it as your brain's brake pedal. Its whole job is to tell your brain to slow down, to ease up on the racing thoughts and the overstimulation. It's basically the little messenger that says, hey, let's just chill out for a second.
So where does magnesium fit in? It's simple. Magnesium is what helps your brain effectively press that GABA brake pedal. It boosts GABA's activity, helping to pump the brakes on your nervous system and bring you back to a calmer state. Without enough magnesium, that brake pedal just feels kind of mushy, you know? It doesn't work as well.
Right, so you're probably thinking, awesome, I'll just go grab any old magnesium supplement. But hold on a second. This is where we need to get a little more specific. Because, and this is really important, not all forms of magnesium are created equal, especially when you're looking for anxiety relief.
Think of this chart as your personal cheat sheet. Different types are designed for different things. For example, if your anxiety is just wrecking your sleep, magnesium glycinate is going to be your best friend. If you're battling more mental symptoms like brain fog, you want to look for L-threonate. And for that wired but tired feeling, malate can help with energy. The whole key is to match the form to your biggest complaint.
So let's zoom in on the two heavy hitters for anxiety. Magnesium glycinate is just fantastic for physical relaxation and helping you get that deep, restorative sleep. Plus, it's super gentle on the stomach. Then you have magnesium L-threonate, which is really unique. It can actually cross the blood-brain barrier. Think of it like having a VIP pass directly into your brain. That makes it the absolute top choice for clearing up brain fog and sharpening your focus.
Now for a quick but really important warning. You're going to see magnesium oxide on shelves everywhere. Why? Because it's cheap. But here's the deal. Your body has a very hard time absorbing it, and it's mostly known for causing digestive issues. When it comes to anxiety relief, this is definitely not the one you want. Just skip it.
Okay, now that we know what we're looking for, let's get practical. How much do you actually need, and how can you start getting it into your daily routine?
For most adults, a daily intake somewhere in the ballpark of 300 to 400 milligrams is the general recommendation. Now, if you're under a lot of stress, your needs might be a bit higher, but this is a really solid place to start. And here is one non-negotiable step. Before you start any new supplement, please talk to your doctor. They can help you figure out the perfect dose for you and make sure it plays nicely with any other medications you might be taking.
Seriously, this is crucial. Supplements are amazing, but don't forget about food. You can give yourself a huge boost just by loading up on magnesium-rich foods. We're talking about things like spinach and other dark leafy greens, almonds and pumpkin seeds, delicious avocados, and, get this, even high-quality dark chocolate.
Okay, let's pull all of this together. Here is how you can take all this information and turn it into a simple, actionable plan that you can start today.
Here it is, your 3-step plan. Super simple. First, pinpoint your main challenge. Is it sleep, or is it more that mental fog? Second, match that symptom to the right kind of magnesium we talked about. And third, support your supplement routine by adding more magnesium-rich foods to your diet. That's it. It's a simple combo, but a really powerful one. And one final note on timing, you gotta be patient. While some people feel a difference pretty quickly, maybe in a week or two, magnesium really works its best when you're consistent. So give it a solid 3 to 4 weeks to really build up in your system and show you what it can do.
So I'll just leave you with this question to think about. What if one simple mineral could fundamentally change the way your mind and your body handle stress? It's a pretty powerful thought, right? And for so many people, just exploring that connection is the very first step toward finding their calm.
Thank you for watching Cenario. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. For personalized mental wellness supplements, visit Cenario.com. See you in the next one.